I think we're live. Can you see us on there?
So we have to refresh.
Hello everyone, am I live? Let's try to see.
Oh, there you are.
There I am. Awesome. We are live, guys. We are live from Hollywood Studios. And Stacy's here with me, though you can't see her. There you are. Get in here. Get in here. You're the part of the show. I'm not doing a solo show today. I'm not Jim. I can't handle. I can't pull off this thing
behind
on
us,
myself.
guys? What ride or attraction is this?
For the health and safety of everyone.
Slinky dog.
Yes, Tina got it.
We are on. So welcome in. Who's in there?
Wash your hands.
Okay, hold on,
Cover
get
your
the
mouth and
glasses
nose when coughing and sneezing.
Okay, so first thing was Craig Robotics. So Craig Robotics #1.
Greg's Robotics. Welcome in.
Yep, Noah. This Noah's Adventures.
Noah.
It's Joey's World.
It's Joey's World. Welcome in, guys.
Jeffrey Resendez.
Jeffrey Zenda.
Yep. James Ryan.
Tina
Tina McNeil. T. McNeil. DCS.
Captain Akron.
Yep.
Captain Akron. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. James Ryan's in here. Hello, James. Joey's World.
Yep.
Who else? Did we miss anybody?
I think that's it. Mouse Talk.
You got Mouse Talk. Walt is in here.
Yep.
Is that
I
everybody?
think that's everybody.
All right, let's get moving.
Okay.
We're going to take a walk around. We've been searching for ice cream. I don't think there's any place for ice cream in all of Hollywood Studios.
So we
There's
gotta.
slushies, but anybody know where there's ice cream in Hollywood Studios? Because we want some.
Okay, Addiction Mouse is here.
Addiction Mouse.
So Cargo, which is we're displaying
Hey, welcome in, Cargo. Yes. she's doing that.
Melissa
Let's get out of this noise
and
area.
Jonathan Chong and Zephyr Girl. And I think that's everybody.
Cool.
And people are congratulating Mouse Talk. I'm not too sure why. Did we miss
On
something?
2,500 subscribers.
Oh, that's
Congratulations,
awesome.
Mouse
That's
Talk. Alright guys, so what we're going to do for this hour tonight, we're going to share with you what has happened, we did today,
Yeah.
as well as walking around the park, showing you the exact conditions of the park, guys.
Yeah.
It is...
Joey says that maybe in the back lot express for ice cream.
Hollywood Scoop is closed, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything down Hollywood Boulevard is closed.
Yeah.
This is the entrance to Toy Story Mania. It's been like 5-minute wait all day.
Yeah,
If
welcome
that.
in, Carlos.
Carlos is there.
Feeling.
How you feeling? You out of the
Is he home?
they could let you out of the they let you out of prison yet? Hopefully you're home and feeling well.
That's good.
Alright guys, so I do not have a gimbal today. We got Stacy's little holder. We were hoping to find some ice cream and maybe find a quieter place to sit down and talk.
Everything's been pretty much a walk on, huh?
Yes, today, what is today? Today is a Wednesday. A Wednesday, and we started out our day actually in Universal Studios. There is the wait for Slinky Dog. You want to go up there and see what the time is?
You can if you want.
Yeah, might as well. Are you going to want to get a premium bar? You've already had one of those
I
today?
already had one today.
Oh man.
I want soft serve.
Listen, go check the time. Standby entrance, 15 minutes, guys, so let's see.
Alright, so Cargo said Just so you know, Tanya was also streaming at Toy Story Land and kept having connection issues back there.
So that's 15. Are we having a connection issues right now?
Yeah, she's just giving us a heads up that someone else did. We're also going to welcome in Grateful for Disney.
Grateful for Disney. Welcome in. And D&G
Oh,
Explorers.
they're off to Disney Springs.
D&G Explorers.
Yep.
Welcome in, Derek and Gregory. Glad to see you guys.
So Noah's asking about Rise of the Resistance. We rode it today.
Yes, so that's two times we got to
Twice.
ride Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah.
So in both times we were, spoiler alert, both times we were brought up in front of the AT-AT, so we got to see the pilots of the AT-AT
Yes, that's
looking
cool.
at us. So that's cool. Yeah, it's a fun ride. Definitely a tech-heavy ride, would you say?
Yeah.
And
People are saying that they don't think there's any ice cream. The two places that I know of, which is heading towards Aerosmith.
for those of you who want to see, this is the current state of Woody's Lunchbox. This is one of the places that's closed. Although during the day, these seats are all taken by people.
Hagrid's today.
We rode Hagrid's again today, so we rode it twice this trip.
Yeah, and Rise of the Resistance twice this trip.
Hagrid's is my favorite ride at Universal Studios, and it might be my favorite ride in Orlando.
Yeah.
Hagrid's is awesome. I got to ride the motorbike
Yep.
part this time. I was the driver, and Avi sat in my sidecar.
Sophie rode it with her hands up on the bike.
There's 50s prime time open. You could walk up to the bar part without a reservation and get the PB&J milkshake. Oh,
Oh, that's an option.
I did not think of that.
I don't think I want PB&J milkshake though.
Yeah, I want soft serve. But I can't wait till the Velociraptor coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We took some videos of that.
yeah. It was definitely a fun time, and it was the first time we've ever done 3 days in Universal, or more like 2.5, but it was definitely a fun time in Universal. Today's mission at Universal was to do what? Hagrid.
Hagrid, obviously.
And then we did Gringotts
Gringotts.
and the Mummy.
And the Mummy, yeah. And ride the train over. And then do it at one of the stores.
So guys, this is Galaxy's Edge from the Toy Story Land entrance. These little
Hopefully we don't
robots
have any issues.
these droids that you see over here, they do make noises once in a while, and they do turn or whatever. Yeah. It's a crash site, I think. You want to just quickly walk through all of these lands and stuff, or do you actually want to? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm trying to just watch the stream and make sure it's not lagging.
Please let us know if you got any lag. We are filming in 1080 on Streamlabs, so please let me know if the quality goes to junk. Hopefully it doesn't. Wow, we got spaceport. We have an active spaceport back here. It is very, very busy. We have magical shoes that can bring us all the way to Galaxy's Edge just by walking.
This is cool.
This Kylo spaceship.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah. When we were being interrogated by the Rise of the Resistance, we were getting interrogated by Imperials, and I may or may not have given up the secret location of the base.
Good. So they said it was lagging or a little jumpy, but it still looks good now.
Okay. So, okay guys, they have a pie a la mode and shakes and ice cream sundae and brownie with ice cream at the diner.
The diner?
Ooh, what diner? Oh yeah, we're looking for outdoor quick service. We don't want to go to the 50s diner.
Right.
So yeah, I know they have that stuff. We had that stuff. We had it when we ate there.
So we're gonna go see if Chewy and them are out.
It's okay right now. Okay, well, we're gonna keep on going.
Once it kicks up, we'll just
Thank you for visiting us today.
reverse in the
Just a few
direction.
reminders.
Yeah.
Please wear a face covering at all times.
We're gonna come
except
up
when actively
through this
eating or
little-
drinking while stationary. Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
Avery got a kick out of the secret location of the base. I told Kylo that the secret location of the base was on Uranus. Actually, I said it's on the dark side of Uranus. And Avery liked that. He started laughing.
Yeah.
And then I said, I got a secret map right here, and I started pointing to my butt.
This is the food place?
And Avery got a kick out of that too. My job as a daddy is to make the kids laugh, so I got them to laugh. There you guys, guys. Cozying out right there on the floor. With his shoes.
Addiction Mouse asks, can you please get a Ronto wrap and shove it through the screen?
We did try a Ronto wrap today, first time. And there is my ride home. Look at that, all the way up to the Spears. Look at that, guys. Yeah.
We're gonna welcome in
Rob Fuzz, welcome in, guys.
and Rob Fuzz.
Welcome in, guys. It is pretty.
Maybe able to see the small.
Pretty dead. You guys want to see the secret little Millennium Falcon? Jim showed it last week. But for those of you who missed it, who may have missed it, if you come right underneath this part of the Millennium Falcon,
It's under there, you can't see it.
there's a little tiny Millennium Falcon. Let me try to zoom in. Where is it? It's right under that pipe. Right above that pipe. It is right. Where's my finger? Right there. There's a little tiny Millennium Falcon in there.
I'm not sure why they did that.
They did it just to make people like me go say, yeah. So, greetings from Galaxy's Edge. They saw it. Hey, Jim, welcome in, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by tonight on our live stream. We got 19 people out there. Let's move along. That way, it seems like they turn the volume up on all these sound effects, huh? Seems really noisy.
Well, it's pretty much everything is almost a walk-on.
Cargo says next you need Star Wars ears for next trip. She
I want
thinks
to get chewy ones.
she wants chewy,
I want fluffy chewy ones.
fluffy, chewy ears. Really?
I don't know if she has any examples. Has she done fluffy chewy ears? She's got some examples so I can check out. I'm more than willing to check them out. Even Sophie mentioned that we should have got chewy ears.
Let's see. Lots of families just chilling out towards the end of the night.
Yeah.
Of course, this is
This crazy cat lady.
the last. It is.
Yeah.
It is crazy
Hi,
cat
Cat.
lady. Good. How you doing? That was the crazy
cat
Dizney lady.
Yeah, I call her crazy cat lady.
Why do you call her crazy
I
cat
don't
lady?
know, it just rolls off the tongue.
The crazy Disney lady.
Crazy Disney lady, I know. Oh, nobody's out.
That was Tanya, yeah. So Tanya, I guess, okay, that's who they were talking about before,
Yeah.
who was getting some lag issues. Now, before they had a couple of troopers up here, and then you had the blue-haired resistance fighter that was kind of sneaking around and stuff. then sometimes Chewy comes out here and Ray comes out over there and they do their thing. We're gonna move on?
Yeah.
So this is pretty much not quite sunset yet
I'll take
at Galaxy's Edge,
I'll
but
take Chewy example ears to send us pictures.
yeah, D&G, this trip has been definitely worth it. Definitely, you know, some people that think that the masks or the limited things that they're offering might ruin the trip. It didn't ruin the trip.
Well, we don't have our ice cream.
We don't have our ice cream, that's for sure. Yeah, and that place, all the little, more of the little shops, the little food places are closed. But there's enough to eat. But if you're looking for every single thing that you do every single trip, then you're gonna be disappointed.
We gotta welcome into Philly Crew.
They're here.
Yep.
Welcome in to Philly Crew. Hey, Ron and Meredith. Yeah, Eric's here too. Welcome in, Eric.
I already said Eric.
That's a relaxation station over there. I haven't seen many people over there at all.
No.
Every time we've been through
I feel
here.
like if you see one family, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much empty over there.
You guys want to look at our ugly mugs for a little bit? There you go. You gotta get in here, lady.
That's
Let
what
me
I-
try to. Is it as close as it gets, or that's
I
as
know,
far out as it
sometimes
gets?
the
Yeah, I don't have
phones
the,
don't do what they
thing.
want you to do. Alright, so
And that left, yeah. So we checked no outside ice cream. However, you may be able to mobile order your ice cream to go from the diner. Okay.
ooh, maybe.
Or this lady might stop being so picky and we can get a premium bar.
I already had one.
We had a premium bar today.
Yeah.
So we had
Wanna
soft
show
serve
them
today too. Oh, ooh, see, this is the
I love the chips.
X-Wing fighter. Getting ready. It's the blue one, so it must be Luke's.
There's activity.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a sleek one. And then you had the Poe Damerons when you get off the Rise of the Resistance poses out back there.
Melissa's craving soft serve ice cream too.
Yeah, so where are they right now? Are they still in Epcot? They have a lot more food choices in Epcot. That's
I'll have to check out the ship over here too.
Alright, so for those of you who didn't see our reviews earlier of Rise of the Resistance, well, this is an A-Wing fighter over here. We did like Rise of the Resistance. We liked it a lot.
Yes.
But we think that we were not awed by it because we watched too many videos of it beforehand.
Alright.
So I would suggest don't watch any videos if you haven't watched it and you haven't come on this thing yet. But I think we were like the last two people on the planet that did not do this ride. So
Alright. And we're gonna welcome in Amy from AJC Magic.
Amy, welcome in.
Runaway Railway. Mouse Sucks us to do Runaway Railway.
Runaway
Oh,
Railway
so
we
Jim-
did like 4 times. That was good.
Jim Ass has
Screening hosts 3 and 4 recruits cleared for Sector 8.
Oh, that's you.
Galaxy's Edge lived up to your expectations. It's hard because I already saw it all on TV numerous times. It's what I expected,
Yeah, you gotta.
but I know going forward, if there's a new ride or a new land, I'm not gonna watch it until I get to it. Cause like Hagrid's, me and Sophie didn't see any videos on it, and that was a huge wow factor. Like it was amazing. Here, I saw all this on TV, so I expect it. So it's not like, oh my god, this is here, because I know it's here. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta remember that we didn't start coming here. I mean, the last time we came here was last July, so
Yeah.
this place opened last August. We didn't want to we didn't want to wait till this August to see everything. So yes, we watched the videos. Let's get out of this area. Come on.
Yeah.
It's too noisy. Too freaking noisy. There's no sound effects pretty much all day. And then we show up at the thing and it starts blasting out noise. So yeah, we didn't want to wait a year to see what was going on with this thing because I just wanted to see what it was like and what it was about. So I don't have any reservations about watching the videos or whatnot. So I'm just saying it probably contributed to having a less of an awe factor when we actually did the ride and when we actually came into the area.
Jonathan Chung is asking about how do we do on the Falcon?
We did great on the Falcon.
We did do great on the Falcon.
The most we ever did was we captured 2 of those things that you're supposed to capture. I think there's an opportunity to capture 3. I don't know if there's any more than that, but we only did 2. The best we did was 2. The worst we did was 1. That was with, so we're going in this tunnel here, so if we lose you, just hang tight. The last time those guys made me pilot it by myself, which was not nice. So we had a couple of gunners or a couple of engineers. We had a gunner, and then you had me flying. Pretty much, I was flying from the left and right, the left side, going left and right. But then I also had to reach way over and pull the hyperdrive stick.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a.
It was fun.
It was fun though.
Kids like it. Avery likes being the gunner.
Yeah, Avery loves
He
blowing
likes
up
shooting
stuff.
things and blowing things up. And Sophie and I like to do the engineer because there's multiple buttons you have to press and switches, and you gotta hit the orange button to release the thing to grab onto something. So
Yeah.
Pizza Rizzo. You wanna go see Mary?
Yeah,
Miss
these
Piggy?
places have been pretty
Pretty quiet.
dead. So during the days, we've noticed during the weekdays, the parks have been. I don't want to say dead, but the waits in line have not been anything significant at all. The longest wait you probably have is on Rise of the Resistance. So you might.
So Cargo is suggesting, talking with Melissa, because Melissa now wants ice cream too, is you can always wait, and then when you leave, ready to go with Cargo, you can meet us at Beaches and Cream together. That sounds good.
We should start walking over there.
I know.
Who's gonna meet us at Beaches
I
and
know.
Cream?
Melissa, let us know if you want to head to Beaches and Cream, and we'll start heading over there.
Yeah.
Seriously,
We
just
can
let
get
us know.
we can get the kitchen sink.
Oh yeah, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
The
So,
Christmas store down there is not open,
No,
but Pizza Rizzo is open.
it is open.
It is
yeah.
open.
I haven't eaten since breakfast we ate at the Three Broomsticks. How was the breakfast at Three Broomsticks?
It was very good. We bought the
Is
pancake
this a relaxation place?
breakfast. I think so. We can go sit. We're out away from everyone.
Yeah, I want to go over here.
We bought the pancake breakfast and the American breakfast.
Oops. Sorry guys. I'm going to flip this around. Eventually, I'm going to flip this around. Eventually, I'm going to flip this around. There we are.
Yeah, so me, Charlie,
Bring out the
and
bag of goodies.
me, Charlie, and Avery split a pancake breakfast platter and a
So now we are eating. So no one can yell at us. We are sitting and eating.
the Leaky Culture was really good.
Small World, and Peter Pan. That whole area usually has longer lines there.
Mouse Talk wrote, "Hey, Streamlabs dinged. Is that something special? What's that mean?" I'm like an old
wrote
school
that?
teacher from the library.
Hey, Streamline Bing.
No, see it? Is that something special? I don't know if he's teasing or not. Are we gonna welcome in Rachel and June from This Life of Ours?
Welcome in. Rachel and June.
Kago, are you eating ice cream now?
Who's eating ice cream?
I think Kago is now having ice cream, now that we talked about ice cream. Melissa said it made a sound. I don't know. No idea.
Sorry, yeah. I hope it wasn't anything important. You don't see any, like,
No, the thing's popped up.
anything weird or anything? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
We got 18 people in and we got 27 likes. That's
Oh,
cool.
we have a dislike.
Do we?
We have a dislike.
Oh, no.
Someone hates us. Man. Okay, I guess we're moving up, right?
You haven't lived if you haven't had a dislike. There is absolutely no ice cream in Hollywood Studios. They had soft serve where the dino is in that little lake thing. Closed. The soft serve heading towards like Aerosmith and Tower Terror and Sunset Boulevard.
We've had
Closed.
slushies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We did have. I had a Coke slushie, and you had a blue raspberry and half lemonade slushie.
And so when we were trying to do Universal Studios this morning to get certain things done, like we mentioned before, and the goal was to get over here by 2 o'clock, or before 2 o'clock, so that way we can try to hit a boarding group here. So we're lucky. I was able to. I chopped a lot of people off of my list in my Disney Experience app, just so we can get in there faster and take a tour. So I got into the app. Us four were already automatically selected.
Really?
Yeah, I was like,
That
holy
was-
cow,
that's
that was
new.
awesome.
That never
We go.
happened before.
So we got on backup group 67. This was at 2 o'clock. And around 6:30 we got on.
Yeah.
So it wasn't bad.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
worried about, because it said backup group. It didn't say boarding group 67, it said backup boarding group 67. So I was wondering if, do they go up the regular boarding groups to a certain number and then start at 1 for backup groups?
I know. I didn't,
like, then we're in
I didn't
trouble.
think that was the part.
But well, that's not the case. So we were right as soon as it said 67, it let us do our thing, and we went over and
So we found
We're
out
happy.
who gave us the dislike. Walt says it was Melissa that gave you the thumbs down. She's on the couch thing. I got your back. She says we wish we could meet you at Beaches and Cream.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
I just found out that they could probably be closed by the time we got there. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, meet Charlie and Stacey.
Melissa's like, what? I would never. I know. Walt's the troublemaker, not you. LSU mom's here. Happy
Thank you,
Wednesday
Melissa.
night.
And yes, we can't wait to meet so many people too. Again, this trip was so hard to meet people. You know, there's people that we wanted to see. If we were able to do park hopping, we would have went and saw,
Oh yeah, we would have changed that
you know,
plan.
Rachel and June. We would have
Yeah.
went and saw Nate. We would have went and saw other people that we knew.
We're in a
Especially if
different
they're
park.
right in Epcot, right next door to us. We
I
couldn't get-
know. We could have run over there. Yeah, that's what we did the last year. We found out where people were, and then we kind of changed our schedule a little bit to
Yeah.
try to meet up with people as best as we could.
So this year's biggest bummer with how things were, obviously the mask.
Yeah,
I mean, it is hot.
it's humid.
It's August in Florida, so it's hot and humid just to
The-
begin with.
The air is thick.
But these things magnify it. I mean, when you take the breaks, the regular hotness is like Because now it's all of a sudden it's like fall.
not-
That makes
yeah, it's
so
not
much
as bad.
cooler.
Yeah.
Like, well, I
We
can
all
run
get
like
the
this
tan,
anytime,
the
you
tan
know?
line.
So, but we're, with these things, it definitely does make it more challenging to enjoy yourself, but definitely still worth coming. And then the other thing was the park hopping. Not being able to park hop.
Jonathan said that there might be a soft serve hidden behind the Indiana ride at the booth, but everything else is closed. But I didn't see
Those-
any. All the Indiana stuff in that
The
whole
boat,
area is all
yeah,
shut.
the booths in front of Indiana Jones.
Even the pull of the rope isn't working.
Yeah.
And we gotta welcome in Isaac Nail.
And Rachel's in here too. You guys should meet that crazy Disney leader. Yeah, we walked by her.
Oh yeah.
She's in the queue, but Smugglers running right
Oh
now.
yeah, here's Rachel. I see her.
Yeah, we walked right by her. She
Yeah,
hi.
she was doing her video. We didn't want to bother, but we did say hi.
I don't think she
As we crossed
does
paths.
she know who we are?
I've been in some of her chats, but I haven't been recently. So I think she might
I don't think she
know
knows
the
what she
name
looks like,
or you know recognize the
She
name.
might have seen my shirt, but that's
Right.
about it.
But she doesn't probably know us. You know what I'm saying? So
Only about 28 people know us. So. Anyways,
27. Oh, Candy Mom 15's in here.
sour cherry balls are nice, but they're no replacement for soft serve ice cream.
So happy Wednesday, Cynthia. I know. We should eat real food and not sour cherry balls.
Yeah, the only real food we had was this morning, huh? That's absolutely
Breakfast. You had half a Ronto wrap. Why don't you tell
I
everybody
did.
how
I
that
had a
was?
Ronto wrap. Me and Avery shared one. We both did not like the sausage part of it.
Yeah.
It tasted like the sausage part of it was like a overcooked hot dog with the skins on them. You know, the skin, the hot dogs with the casings on them, with the
casings?
snap. I don't like casings on my hot dogs to begin with. And this was like an overcooked one that was inside. So we took it off. I didn't hate it, but it's definitely worth. So we took it off, and then there's only basically left the turkey and the
The coleslaw.
coleslaw, yeah,
like,
and then the sauce, and then
Yeah.
the fluffy pita
yeah.
thing.
Avery pulled
That
out
was
his
great.
sausage and
I
put it
love
on
that.
the plate, and he just ate the rest of it. So it didn't really go to waste.
Well, it tastes like kielbasa to Melissa. I guess it's. If I was to describe it, I'd say it's like right in between a hot dog and kielbasa. Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
With the skin casing, which I don't like.
Amy's asking if anything's open on the boardwalk. The ESPN is shut. The Ample Hills is never going to open. They totally removed the name
Yes,
and
if
everything.
anything's open. You're mentioning all the stuff that's closed.
no, I'm
You
saying
stop it with your finger. You're
bakery-
like a 13-year-old.
The bakery is open, but
You're
the
bleeding.
food,
You're
food that
bleeding.
they
You're bleeding. She's picking at her fingers so much that
not
she's
bleeding.
bleeding.
That's
yeah,
an whole
good.
cut. The bakery is open, but it's not fully stacked with the stuff.
Trattoria Al Forno is open, and
Yep.
the bakery's open.
The pizza place is open.
The pizza window is open.
Yep, and
Everywhere
then the
else
store.
is the general store is open,
general
but
store
then
is open.
all the other restaurants and food booths are closed.
Right.
So
So like
that
the
kinda limits your thing.
boardwalky, like the fried food places.
The meatball subs and
Yeah.
all those places,
Those
the hot
all
dogs,
shut down.
those are all closed,
Yeah.
which is disappointing.
No entertainment, no boats.
Yeah, we like the pizza window. We've done the pizza window a couple times this trip. That was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, the
actually.
kids like the pizza.
Yeah, very limited options at the bakery. If you go there and there's the pumpernickel turkey sandwich with provolone, do not try it. It's dry as the desert on Tatooine. I mean, such the worst sandwich you'll ever have. Don't bother with it. But the other sandwiches, the grilled cheese, Davey liked the grilled cheese there. I like the salad there. You like the salad that used to be there.
Yeah, I used to like the pomegranate salad there, but now they only have Caesar salad.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the Caesar salad. We gotta wish Cargo a good night. She's gotta go finish some ears.
Thank you.
And I will wait for the blueprints of my chewy ears. Your sister's in here. Laura is here. Come join us on Rock and Roller Coaster. We were already on that.
We already did Rock and Roller Coaster, and once is definitely enough for me in a day.
Do you want to go
I want to walk around.
walk? Okay.
You guys want to walk around, get away from this
I
funky
still
disco
feel I
music?
need to eat something cold. Worst case, I'm going to have a soda.
Let's get mobile.
Okay.
Let's put you guys not looking at our ugly mugs anymore. There we are. There's Cleaning Man Fred. Sticking stuff down his pants. Alright, let's go down here. Boy, you know you're old. You get up from a chair and you're like, your joints are all creaking. Stuff. Alright, the bagel breakfast sandwich at the bakery is good. Yes, their breakfast sandwiches are very good with the croissants and the bagels. Yes. The only thing I had a problem with is the pumpernickel turkey sandwich that was dry as Stacy's soul.
My heels stiffen up when we sit in for a certain time period.
I just told them that.
My heels stiffen up.
We're old lady.
It takes a little bit for them to loosen up, and then I'm okay.
We're old people. Alright. So Miss Beauty Queen is posing on the fountain. Public restrooms. Alright. Wow guys, 23 people watching. Thank you so much for stopping by tonight. We did Muppet Vision this trip, which we do it every other year or so. 15-minute wait time, that's not true. You can walk right in on that. On this corner up here, that used to be our favorite little
That was my little coffee shop that I
little
used to go
breakfast
to while
thing.
you guys were doing Star Tours.
yeah, well, we used to go in there. We used to get the giant muffins. Remember, we used to
Yeah,
split the
chocolate chip
muffins.
muffins and coffee.
And they used to have like a little TV sit-down place for the kids.
Have Mary Poppins books in there?
It was like the writer's studio, I think, or something it was called. And then they took it out and they made it Baseline Tap House, which we're not big drinkers, so
Yeah, so we don't really go in there.
yeah.
They
Look,
have California beer and cider.
these new bathrooms are where they used to have the picture places for. You used to be able to sit in one of those bikes from Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah.
Those speeders used to be over here, but now it's a bathroom place. And I'm sure this music does not impress the Ewoks being right next door. You know, the Ewoks are probably saying, "Turn that down. I'm trying to sleep."
I still like this, the outside of this with the at.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice place to walk. There's the AT-AT going through the forest, terrorizing all the little Ewoks. Poor little Ewoks.
Star Tours is 15 minutes.
Star
I bet
Tours,
it's actually less
15
than
minutes.
that. Isn't that awesome?
And this is the Jedi training temples. Remember when Sophie used to do this?
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at that. We were shot at. We were shot at by one of those today. Lucky for us, they are terrible shots.
Yes. Don't you lose a guy shot.
But you can see how dead it is in here. I know it's
Wants us to bring an Ewok back.
bringing Ewok back.
Yeah. Eric wants us to ride the Skyliner.
Who?
Eric?
Oh, this is Ross the Skyliner.
Supposedly there is Halloween stuff out at Disney Springs.
Okay, so you guys, Amy, she's trying to talk to you through her phone. She's holding it up to her voice.
Amy,
Like,
just so you know.
like you're gonna hear her through the chat. Alright, that was funny.
There's Halloween stuff at Disney Springs.
Okay.
Supposedly, we didn't see it, but we got pictures from somebody.
Yeah, we've seen it from numerous places. I think Walt was in there. I saw Resort TV 1 in there. I think
Lauren
Jackie
Jane
went in
were
there. They went down to Disney Springs, and in that Walt World of Disney store, they had Halloween things. We were supposed to do 2 Halloween parties this trip.
Yes,
2.
yes.
How many did we do?
0.
Zilch, nil, none, nada. Zip. Zilch. There's the Oasis Canteen. That's how it's been all week. We got some popcorn. What? Keep an eye out for a pin for me. Have soft serve right there, but the place is cold. Wah, wah, wah. They have, look at that stuff. But it's closed. Sorry, we're just teasing you. Sorry, we're closed. Oh. I'll send it to, he's gonna send it to you in Messenger.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're only in here tonight.
This is our last day at Hollywood
Tomorrow's
Studios.
Epcot,
Yes,
and the next
tomorrow.
day is Magic Kingdom.
We
So
have 2 days left, Thursday and Friday. Thursday's at Epcot, and Friday we're closing it out all day at Magic Kingdom. I remember when this first opened, we were like so excited by it. We were like, wow, and we were so excited with the show, and we used to get a laugh at the, you know, the stunt person that was always wearing the Hawaiian shirt. And it was always fun to do this show. We still do it every other year or so, but you get to miss it. And but the thing is, it's closed, right? But if you look deep in those caverns, they still have the fans on.
we do have the fans on.
Ugh.
What we noticed also in
I was
Hollywood
stuck saying,
Studios,
don't leave. Yeah, I wish we couldn't leave. We got to win the lottery so we can stay down here.
the Hollywood Studios stores have been smelling musky.
Look how intelligent. You got like the total librarian look
Look at
going
the
on.
librarian going on.
Ooh.
I looked at, I have not seen this pin yet, but we will keep an eye out for it. Maybe we'll see an Epcot.
Yeah, we'll see.
What are you doing?
Your glasses are funny. It's like, yeah, that's not good.
Sorry.
This- Oh,
Need
yep,
them
they're
to
trying to pull the rope.
see.
We've pulled that rope like 70 times this
It's
trip,
not
hoping
working.
that it was going to work. But nope, it turned off the effects of the rope.
Yeah, all the fans are going in here. I wonder why. That's funny.
I wish we could stay down here, man. I wish we didn't have to work. I wish we could retire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're never going to see lines like this, I don't think, ever again until the next crisis, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
this is like, I don't know. It's kind of neat.
You guys heard that?
Did you hear that?
Careful! Deciphering an artifact down here. 50 years of sorrow. Now, before the destroyer of this vessel. Oh no! Last it all, don't pull the rope. You don't want to break the. Oh dear!
Wow, you guys hearing this?
Stop mucking about up there.
Stop mucking about
Stop
up there.
mucking about. I think he's talking about you. Stop mucking about. That's funny, now I can hear digging. That's the first time we've heard
This has
noise
a-
out of this thing all trip.
Yeah.
As easy says, says warning, do pull the rope. And now we just hear digging. We hear some chipping away down there. Chisels. And right there, some dynamite. Never noticed. Melissa says she's never noticed that before. Oh, we've been pulling this rope for a long, long time, huh?
Yeah.
We love this rope. And the thing is, we love it. How many people have we showed that, you know, we love pulling it when people are walking by and they're like, all of a sudden they'll walk away and we'll turn around and we watch the newbies go pull the rope and it's like,
Yeah.
we've shown some people the light. And it's like,
Yeah. A lot of
it's
people
so
just
funny.
walk by this. Don't even think anything.
Yeah, they don't realize it's there, you know. But it's definitely funny because you pull the rope and then they'll say something, and then they go back to dig and then you pull the rope and then they say something different.
Yeah. I'm
And
surprised it's working because it wasn't working all the other times you were here.
yeah,
You know?
I think that was just probably just time.
Of extinction. Yeah, I guess so.
Now we won't be here in December, but well, Melissa and them, they will all be here, and hopefully they'll show you guys what this all looks like when it's decorated for Christmas. There's usually like little Christmas balls that are floating in the lake, and they have pretty Christmas lights and stuff, and it's so pretty. We are still on the fence of whether or not we're coming back in November.
1914.
Disney Hollywood Studios, huh? Yeah,
That's cool.
it's 7:50 already. Wow. I was talking saying, come back in November. Yeah, we were never set to come back in December. We're scheduled to come back like November 19th to the 24th. It's supposed to be with her mother though, Stacy's mother. And the thing is, we don't want to endanger her mother because she's old and she has
She's in her
some
mid-70s and she's got some medical things.
she has some medical things that puts her at a higher risk. So it's not the best situation for her. We could come down without her, but
I don't know. I didn't feel right.
yeah. So we're not sure. We're thinking about it. We'll see what happens. We have the vacation time. We have it. Yeah, we have it booked. We already had the flights booked and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens come November.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe we'll bring her. Maybe things will be better by then.
Yeah.
Maybe all of a sudden, November 3rd, all of a sudden everything goes away. Magic. Maybe.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I mean, they need to come up with a vaccination and make sure it's a good one. It doesn't give side
It's not-
effects to people.
It's not going to happen by November.
So it's like, are we going to be doing this for like years? You know?
Well, there's a lot. There are a lot of views on that. All right, so over here, let's show them our favorite frozen concoction place.
That's closed.
Oh, this
We
is
did get a
open. It
special
was open
order.
today. It's not closed. It's just closed right now.
Right.
It's open during the day, and they have all
A lot
great.
of people don't know about this slushy place.
Yeah, a lot of people walk by it. They walk by the front of the store,
Never come back here.
and they don't come by this walkway that much. Well, this they have yellow, they have blue slushies, they have Coca-Cola slushies, they have cherry slushies, and they have ice cream stuff too. Ice cream bars,
And you can add liquor to them
not
too.
soft serve. But yeah, and this is the kind of slushie that does not the juice doesn't drain from the ice and leave you with a half a cup of just
Right.
ice.
Yeah.
The slushie stays a slushie. And all the way down to the bottom of the cup, it stays a slushie. These are cute Skyliner windows, if
Yeah.
anyone's ever noticed. They have the Skyliner with their little views of like there's Donald and Daisy, and then it's like they're moving. You see? The background is moving, and then you have Mickey.
Are they going to show the ones that stop and sway?
All right, so we got like 5 minutes. Let's go see what
Okay.
the lights are on down Sunset Boulevard because they looked very pretty last week when we were there with Jim.
Okay.
Yeah. There's Runaway Railway. We rode that 4 times this trip, so that was awesome. Tonight, Laura and Jamie got on it. They said it was like 15-minute waits, if that. So, hey, welcome in. But towards the end of the night, it's all these rides have no waits. And here we are, coming down one of my favorite places. That's Sunset. It still does not compare to Epcot at Sunset,
Right.
but it's probably the prettiest place in this park, I would say. I love Sunset Boulevard at night. Yes, at night it's the prettiest place in this stuff. So I think what makes or breaks our trip in November is whether or not they have the Christmas party.
Right. We're not going to come down if they're not having the Christmas party.
Yeah.
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah, but they still might have the decorations where you can still come down, but I doubt they'll have those before Thanksgiving.
They do not have any Halloween merch in the parks yet.
Oh wait, we haven't. There's some stuff that's been happening this week. So
Oh.
tomorrow
Again,
and the
so
next day, we'll see if there's anything that happened in.
Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios has no Halloween merch as of today.
As of yesterday, we were there.
Oh,
Animal Kingdom.
Whatever.
But as of today, here they did not have anything. Yeah. This is the area where they had Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, right? Not this area. No, that was down where the what are those? Jim's favorite thing, the Impossibles or whatever.
Incredibles?
Incredibles, yeah, that's where the Incredibles area. That's where they used to have, the backlot tour. That's where they used to have the Honey I Shrunk the Kids playground. Our kids used to like that.
When they were little.
The next available reservation for Jim was October 25th.
Wow.
Wow. So he'll be back on October 25th. Jim, did you renew your annual passes? That would be... Wow, Magic Kingdom has Halloween merch start today. So Mouse Stop start today, Halloween merch. But yeah, we'll be back on Friday for Magic Kingdom. It's all on you. It's the Stacey Show. Take it away.
Well, we gotta wrap it up. We have 3 minutes until D&G Explorers.
Oh yeah, go check out D&G Explorers tonight, guys. In 3 minutes on D&G Explorers channel.
Yeah, it looks like he renewed. So it's pretty
Did he?
cool.
Wow, that's awesome, Jim. Yeah, I think it'll pay off for you in the long
Look
run.
at this, Laura B and Jamie B.
Right there, look at them. They're wow, that's
They let
funny.
anyone into the park now.
They let anyone in here nowadays, yeah.
Orion wanted to walk.
Did he? Yep, he's running now.
He wanted to walk.
Beat me Dev is showing off his D&H mail right now.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
We'll have to watch the replay.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna start wrapping it up. And
Walk
let's
back
put
to
it
the
on
hotel.
us here. We're gonna walk back to the hotel.
Yep.
Let's give them the money shot with the Hollywood Tower here.
Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood
No. Tower.
Tower Hotel, yeah. Alright guys, so thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate you joining us every Wednesday night at 7. This Sunday we probably will not have a show. We'll be driving still probably
Yep.
back. So we'll
Yeah,
see
we're
you
not gonna
next
go live driving.
next Wednesday, I guess.
Yep.
Unless we go live at some point in the parks before. You'll see us tomorrow morning, actually.
Yeah. We'll be doing a coffee talk tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. See you guys then. Thanks for stopping by.
Alright. Bye
Really
guys.
appreciate it. Don't forget to do your duty.
It's a big duty. Bye guys.
Bye bye, guys.